Hello. I'm here. I'm alive. Y'all may or may not notice. Hello. Y'all may or may not notice a certain theme we have going on. It's just a regular old animation stream like always. And like always, we're starting off with the chat not working. That's a great start. I don't even know why that is. I haven't even messed around with it or anything. Things don't change. um, it's just a regular old animation stream, but very Undertale themed. I'm gonna do my best to be able to keep the music up and going, but the way I'm playing the music for y'all is just picking up on the screen. So you're probably gonna hear like audio scrubbing at some point. I'm just gonna hope the music drowns it out so it's not too irritating. And I think y'all are gonna like what we see. Ta-da, it's a different scene! Wow, something new! Isn't there just in a blank void? Isn't that exciting? Isn't that fun? But oh ho ho, it gets better. There's a door. What could this door possibly be? Wow, who knows? Are y'all excited for this hyped up 5 years in the work animation? Isn't this everything you've ever hoped and dreamed? It would just be really cool if the chat wanted to work. But I mean, hey, that's fine, I guess. Who needs a chat box, right? Who needs to be social, right? Okie dokie. Honestly, the worst part is probably getting the three of them to stand in any order that's not painful to look at. Because they all need to be standing, like, level with each other so it actually looks believable. But not, like, 50 feet apart from each other and not stacked like a deck of cards, you know? Hello, welcome. Oh, chat's working! Yay! Thank you, viewer. You fixed the chat display on stream. That's hilarious. It's always the first, like, 3 or 4 messages that just decide, no. But it is what it is. It's working now, and I don't think I'm gonna do anything to break it. Famous last words. You know what I realized earlier I haven't done is I haven't made a Halloween profile picture for this channel yet. I'm gonna need to get I know it's only like halfway through September, but I like Halloween, okay? Halloween rocks, yeah. I know you know what my plan is. It'll turn into a video, don't y'all worry. Y'all will see. If you remember anything from last year, the wonderful yellow guy costume, this is gonna be much greater. This will be unlike anything you've ever seen, probably. The only thing you're gonna do is watch the FNAF movie. I made a grand show of this last week, but I'm gonna say it again. The FNAF movie is just like a little Technologica birthday present. Like, there's out of 365 days, and it releases on the one day that's the channel anniversary. The stars aligned. This is a real exciting scene we have here. They're all staring at a door. Isn't this the great suspense and intrigue we signed up for? Doors can be fascinating, whatever could be on the other side. I don't know, you'll have to wait and see. How long have I had this channel for? This year will be 4 years. As hard as that might be to believe. Trying to come up with like any sort of name for it. Last year I called it the Tripleversary. I don't really have anything for 4. Quadriversary just kind of sounds like a disease. Not that there's anything wrong with having diseases, but I don't know if that's the vibe I want Technologica to give off, you know? Why did I make Erin so tall? That's my question. She's like towering over everybody else. Like, there's no need for that. Like, look at this height difference right here. There is no need. Everybody's just out here like, dang, that's a crazy door. Sad that you're so underrated. Oh, thank you! I'm glad you think I'm good at animation. I was thinking about it a few days, or maybe a weekish ago. Some point recently, and was realizing I've been animating for like 10 years. Because I was thinking about like when I actually started, that was I was just playing around on Scratch of all things, and like making these little things that would move around. But like not any like interactive stuff, just making stuff move for the sake of making it move. That started in 2013. I was like, dang. It been a while. Might make the door a little bit bigger. There we go. There we are. A beautiful shot of the door. We get a nice zoom out. It's a great shot. Is it lagging? For some reason it looked like the door was moving slower. The door is huge. It is. Wonder what it could possibly be. That's crazy. The door to Narnia. I could reference something that actually happens, but I don't want to spoil anything. Where's the fun if I give y'all all the answers? Am I tripping or is the door lagging? That has to be like just some sort of like optical illusion or something. Maybe if I like bring it over. That's crazy. Maybe I just need to like more extreme on everything? Question mark? Well, that's just how it is. Anyway, LOL. The Door of Secrets. Secrets that'll be revealed, hopefully, if things go well next year. Tell me the that's a SpongeBob reference. What SpongeBob reference? Y'all know what I gotta do? Hold on, let me find it. Gotta put the yellow square. Patrick's secret box! You a real one. You are a real one. Hey, yo! Thank you for not swearing in my chat. It's okay, that's somebody I know, like, actually know outside of YouTube. It's cool. What am I trying to do? I know what I'm trying to do, but it's not working. Maybe I just need to get good. Where are they? Currently, that about sums it up. That's literally the entire set. That's not even like an unfinished thing. Gonna make a joke, but gonna save it for— oh, no, I already know what the joke is. I know you. I know what that joke is. I know exactly what you're gonna say, dude. And I'm trying not to say it, but it's funny, but it's a bad word. I'll text it to you. I need to get it out, so I'm just gonna message it to you. Don't make me use the timeout button. Actually, if we remember before, I'm pretty good with the timeout button if I do say so myself. Bro making me giggle like a goofball on stream. Anyway. I need to giggle like a goofball in my own time. I'm a mature and responsible adult that acts my age, you guys, I swear. I know more than one of you in chat know that's false. Do you like the status I said? I literally looked up what the lyrics are too. Like, I just straight up googled the lyrics and copy pasted it. Anyway. Say what? I only talk to like 5 people. That's the only reason it's even exists is for D&D. It's for D&D and like 2 other things, that's about it. I'm not kidding, I don't get out much. Roast beef. That's the one that gets pinned. I love how it's this eerie, creepy-ish music in the background. Very solemn. Okay, the Lorax, that just reminds me of this really specific image. I know somebody else has to know the one I'm talking about. Where it's it has to be MS Paint drawing of the Lorax that's got really long legs. And he's got this weird hat on. And it's like, I am the Clorax, I speak for the bleach. And it just zooms in on his face. I can't be the only one that knows that picture, please. There's no way somebody else in chat doesn't know what I'm talking about right now. Confused one person and entertained another. That's how we do it on Technologica. And all while this is happening, her bangs look smooth as poop. Hello, welcome to the stream. You've never heard of the Lorax image? Let me help y'all. Let me help y'all real quick. Let me find the one. The specific one I'm thinking of isn't coming up, but there is a different version of it that's there. Okay, it doesn't have the hat, but I did find... You sent... what did you do? That actually is the exact one I was thinking of. Oh, man. That's hilarious. I mean, you're not wrong. That is kind of what it looks like. Okay, let me try to... Let me enlighten a couple of y'all what I'm talking about. If I have to know about this, you have to know about this. Here he is. I'm the Clorox and I speak for the bleach. Sometimes I think about my search history. Ask why Frisk is in the corner. It's literally just because today is the Undertale anniversary. That's the only reason. It's not at all relevant to anything I'm doing, and nothing I'm doing is relevant to Undertale's anniversary. Bro's just chilling out down there. Also because I'm really proud of how it turned out. I'm pretty sure I have a picture of Sans somewhere. Maybe not necessarily one that I've drawn, but... Ah, it's not coming up. Too traumatized from Sans. Okay, I'm just gonna mention this without elaborating any further. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all that have seen Peanut Sans, if y'all know the one. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. If you know, I'm sorry. If you don't, stay innocent. But it's really funny. Not a day goes by that I don't think about Peanut Sans at least once. It is just too funny. Is the cat gonna stick around this time? Come here. Come here. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come here. Come on up. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Everyone say hello to the cat. She's licking my elbow. This is a unique creature. People are saying hi to you. You want to say hello? Or you just gonna sit there and purr? She's just gonna sit there and purr. Okay, if you're gonna be here, you gotta lay down, okay? Come on, Mary. Come on. Good girl. Lightning McQueen. I was about to say gotta go fast. That's not Lightning McQueen. What is it Lightning McQueen says? He says ka-chow. I sound like one of those educational videos that's like, the cow says moo. What does Lightning McQueen say? Not gotta go fast. I'm so easily entertained. I'm Speed. He never go. Oh, that's foul. This part is deceptively trickier because this part doesn't actually have audio to work with, so I just kind of have to like line stuff up and hope it works. And just hope I get lucky. Your fish drowning. My deepest condolences. I love animating eyes because sometimes you get them facing in different directions and it just looks really goofy. Like this, right here. This is a wonderful image that I think I'm gonna send to people. Here's another winner screenshot right there. The cat's coming back. Yeah? Okay, keyboard's off limits. Okay, well, mouse is off limits too. Yeah, I know, all the fun stuff is off limits. Ow. No, don't. Okay, no, if you're gonna nibble my fingers, you can't stay. No, stop! She's really trying to make this all about her, isn't she? Gonna get up here and lay down. Mary, stop it! No! No, don't do that! Come on! Mary, if you're gonna be that way, I'm gonna pull out the nail polish. You don't like the way that smells, do you? I'm not actually putting nail polish on the cat, she just doesn't like how it smells. Mary, come on, stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Not in the middle of my cartoon time. You've had all day. We get along great. That doesn't look too goofy. Just goofy enough. We're starting to get into the territory where this is gonna start getting confusing. Yay! It's only slightly goofy. It's not as bad as it could be, honestly. See how all of it looks together? See how ugly? Yeah, that works. Let's see. I think it's this one that I want. So cool to see it all come together. It really is. Is this audio I want?
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Perfect. There we go. A man has entered the house. Hello, man that entered the house. It's okay, he's chill. You know what I'm realizing I don't have? Walk cycles. It has been 4 years, and the one thing I don't have. Oh, that's crazy. You know, maybe one of these days I should actually probably finish Undertale. That'd probably be really fun, wouldn't it? I think the last time I played it was like a year ago. Maybe more by now. I think it was over a year. That's hilarious. Because there is a very specific thing that happened literally, I think on the last day I actually live streamed it. And I think that was August of last year. Maybe I should finish Undertale at some point. I keep saying, or I kept in the past saying I was gonna. Then I even just stopped promising altogether.
Let's see what happens. See what Let's see what happens. Let's happens.
think I'll make her look especially goofy. A little bit wonky, but this time it's on purpose. See, that's different. Try to get that to line up just right. That works.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
I don't know if y'all can tell, but my animation style is already being greatly influenced by a certain cartoon. I am a perfectly functioning adult. No dependencies here. See, it's okay to this. I'm gonna preface this by saying this is a joke. I say this as a silly. It's okay to form a dependency if it's already ended, because you don't have to worry about it being yanked away from you. Let this be a life lesson. Don't listen to me. I refuse to believe that's the song that started playing next as I said that. That. I'm getting bullied by my own computer.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, she's so goofy. You know, I was torn before, but I think she might be my favorite. It's still a very, I think, and very maybe possibly, but I at least feel comfortable or confident enough saying it out loud.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what. Let's see what happens. 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 Let's see.
that works. I say that works. We're already an hour through. That was fast. Today's definitely a lot more laid back than last week, but I'm not complaining. And this scene is so short, we're probably gonna get this finished in one nice little sitting, which is really good. This isn't even that funny. I'm just screenshotting this one just for me, just because I like this image. All these little stream moments that I'm like, oh, that's funny, I'm gonna screenshot it. I'll probably end up posting them somewhere at some point. Just a collection of just a bunch of pictures from this thing.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, shoot. I have not put the audio in her face yet. I swear that makes sense. Y'all gotta believe me. It's supposed to be called layer nesting, if you're a nerd. But tell it like it is. You're shoving things in their faces. That's what you're doing. You know the sounds of my knuckles. I have noisy bones. It's gonna be really neat to get all these animated clips put together and like actually have a cohesive story.
Let's see what happens.
I like to think that by this point Melissa's just given up on having any sense of reasoning whatsoever. The longer I think about it, the more I realize these three are like identical to my family dynamic. Namely, my dad and I doing stupid stuff, my mom pointing out the stupid stuff, and my dad and I are like, you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. And then we find out the hard way that it's kind of stupid, and she's like, wow, who'da thunk it? And I know she's listening to me in the other room right now as I'm saying this. Because no, that's the funny part. We're like both fully self-aware that's what we're doing, but it's funny.
You know our motto, we
than most people do all day. I don't know if y'all heard that one over the music, but our little motto that we have is we do more stupid stuff by 9 a.m. than most people do it all day. That's not even just a bit. Like, that's how it works. That's the only life I've ever known. Normalcy is abnormal to me. Oh, that's good. That's another one I'm gonna write down. I'm saying these wise, profound things on stream while Undertale music is blaring in the background and I'm animating what somebody's already compared to Pop Tropica. We love Technologica. I think I need to go through and just grab a bunch of stream highlights. Melissa's still at Five Nights at Freddy's Geek. Honestly, I feel like that's more of an Aaron thing than a Melissa thing. I feel like if anybody would be into Five Nights at Freddy's, it'd be Aaron. Although, you know what? I'm gonna say Melissa would be into Undertale. That just seems like a Melissa type game. I feel like she would play through the pacifist route, love it, and then try to do the genocide route and panic like 5 minutes in and wipe the run. Yeah, we did the meme, but like actually character-wise, I feel like Aaron would probably be the one that's more Five Nights at Freddy's. I just use that as an adjective. I'm struggling.
Let's see what happens.
You know, not have those out of can
Hmm?
talking about potato chips.
Oh, that's crazy. A nice engaging discussion about potato chips. Discussion. Oh my. I can't speak. The brown hair. Yeah, Aaron's the one with brown hair that's doing the goofy. What is? Oh, it's. I forgot. Long Elevator is actually a song in the Undertale soundtrack. Oh, I have to turn up the music volume for this one. It's the Undertale. I have to turn it up a little bit. It's obligatory. I have to. It's required by law.
See what happens.
Hard time remembering the characters. No, it's completely fine. This is literally the second stream. Don't worry about it. And there's a lot more characters. How many are there? There's these 3. Okay. There's 8 teachers. 3 students. Oh, there's something else that I'm forgetting. I'm starting to forget my own characters. Oh my god. Okay. 8 teachers, 3 students, and then 2 just regular staff. That's 13 characters we're gonna have to keep track of. 13! That's crazy. No, there will be scenes where I scroll back up in the script and realize that a character was in the scene that's just been standing there quietly for like 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm like, oh, might want to do something about that. There's a lot. I'm still in the writing / recording phase of most stuff.
See what happens.
Honestly, I think this and there's 3 other episodes, like full 11-minute segments that I've fully written and recorded. But there's a lot of writing to do. I've not done as much writing as I like to think I have. Although there's a reason for that. I'm getting the music out of the way first, like a smart little cookie. Because I already know that's what's gonna take the longest. And if I can get music out of the way, that takes a few minutes out of the 11-minute segment, so there's less actual writing to do. It makes sense. It makes sense. If there's 11 minutes and I use up... I'm gonna call out a specific episode that I did this with. There's like maybe 5 minutes of actual writing. The rest is just songs. I'm gonna tell it like it is. I have no shame. Somebody compared me to a Disney musical once, but you know what? That's not exactly a wrong comparison. And you know what? Honestly, I will take being compared to a Disney musical as a compliment. Because technically, yes, it all circles back together. You know what technically counts as a Disney musical? Wander Over Freaking Yonder. Which is referenced like 3 separate times in Technologica. It's already become a thing. And I somewhat dislike myself. Why am I allowed to live stream? I just end up running in circles.
Let's see what happens.
Nothing I say makes sense.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
I said I was gonna appreciate the music, and I just talked over like half of it explaining technological lore. Oh my god. I get passionate, okay? Brown hair girl would definitely go big whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, she would. In fact, actually, let me take a little sip of water and actually do it in her voice because she easily would. Always stay hydrated. Hold up, let me go ahead and pause the music here so we can get just a good clean audio rip of that. Because I'm definitely gonna rip that for my own nefarious purposes. Big whoop-de-whoop! Wasn't that a great 3 seconds? Anyway. Okay, the joke is starting off kinda iffy. Don't know if I want to hear the rest of it.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Okay, that's actually funny. It started off iffy, but that's a good pun. That's clever. I like that one. I might steal that actually.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
That is a banger song. Where are we next? It's been a while since I've just sat down to listen to the Undertale soundtrack. I'm starting to forget what order everything goes in. That's crazy. Just a big whoop-de-whoop in one of the... I think I already do. I don't know if it's her specifically that says it, but it does show up at some point, I think. I remember. I remember the exact context of it.
Let's see what happens. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Oh, her hair looks so good here, bro. Dude.
So,
Oh, they're starting to remake the Paper Mario series? Hey, yo.
Let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Oh, that's the only one they're remaking? Really? I mean, that's a weird choice, but I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to make weird choices. Okay, I know a lot of people have a lot of differing opinions on the different emulators they have out for Switch that are like Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, for some reason Sega, even though I thought they were supposed to be competitors, but I guess they're tight now. I know there's a lot of differing opinions on that, and I will say, like, I'm even holding it in my hand like right now, I just picked it up. As somebody that does have like an OG Game Boy, I get why people are like, oh, that just decreases the value of the actual Game Boy games. And like, it makes sense. But I feel like there's still something to be said about like having a physical copy of those old games, you know? Like you can, as long as you're paying for online, you can play all that stuff for free as many times as you want, right? But like, it's not the same as having a physical copy. So like I can understand like probably the experience of getting to play those games is probably a bit less like unique or special. But at the same time, I don't really think you can compare that to like physically owning like an actual copy of the game, you know? That's also another reason why I really like I don't play them as often as I do, but Animal Crossing and Mario Kart 8 will always have a special place in my heart just because I have the physical copies, you know? Whereas other games like Deltarune or Unpacking that I have, it's just digital copies, so it's not the same, you know? As like holding like a physical cartridge. That could easily just be me. Like for some people I know the experience of the game rather than like having something physically to hold and look at is what's more important. Cuz like it's a game, you're supposed to play it, like that makes sense. I don't know. I just like being able to like pick it up and be like, this is a game I physically own, you know? I don't know. I just think it's neat. Maybe it's just because I like more retro technology, like as a hobby. Anyway.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
I'm also not really a gamer, like, as a whole, so... I'm just gonna put that out there right now. That my opinion means basically nothing when it comes to games, because I'm not, like, an actual gamer. It's more of like a hobby thing for me, I don't really take it that seriously. Like, I'll play, like, a couple hours of Wizard 101 and call it a day. Be like, well, good work, team.
Let's see what happens.
I am fully up to speed on Deltarune, though. I can truthfully say that. And I did, in my own time, finish Undertale. Not like between now and last year, but I have like actually played Undertale in its entirety. Not the genocide route though. I know how it ends. I saw every spoiler there is.
That happens when you sift through code.
Mark my words though, someday I'll finish it on stream. Someday. It'll happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Love this bright and cheerful music. What a happy little video game!
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the fun part. Remember when I said I was gonna be able to do it nicely in just one little stream? Music is a little bit loud. Let me turn it down a bit. There we go. Remember when I said I was gonna be able to do it nicely in just one big ol' stream? I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, we're closing in on an hour and a half. I'll probably stop at around 5. And I might have done something stupid and not actually have a walk cycle or anything. Oopsies. I'm a little goofy. I don't like the way her arm looks in the background there. It looks doofy. That looks better. Not the pose I wanted, but it's the one that doesn't look bad, so... Priorities. See, it doesn't look bad until I actually have to like figure out how to animate anybody walking. Oopsies. Okay, I think first thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put her on the back layer, even though she's like standing more in front. She's standing more in front. No, she can be in between. They can go around her. That won't look too crowded. This right here, I feel like perfectly encapsulates Technologica as a whole. Actually, that'd make a pretty cute desktop background. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna turn this into a desktop background. That'd be really cool. Like one of those ones where they're like small off in the corner. And it's mostly a solid color. I'm gonna do that. That'd be really fun. Might even put the door in there if I'm feeling goofy. Once this is released, I'll tell y'all what this entire bit's directly based on.
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
How does it look? Y'all can probably hear the audio, but it's fine. It's this part's not spoilery. Or I'm at least gonna wait for the next song to start. Of course, this one's really quiet. You know, I'll just get rid of the audio. Just see how it looks. Oh, whoa, what happened to Melissa there? Oh, that's right, I moved her. There we go. That's why we do these things. I'm happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it. That doesn't look awful.
And move the stuff to the side of the room that doesn't have any power, and then move my desk over about 4 feet. A couple other things that are on the list. I made a list.
Aside from the, I'll probably just handle the walk cycles off stream. But aside from that, it's looking pretty good.
For dessert, I had goldfish. Seafood. Because I just want to get in there and have you love on me.
No clue what her arm just did. Whoa, what was that?
She goes, okay, fine, go sit on the couch.
Her arm is beyond broken. What is happening here?
I said, no, I'm not happy. I'm smarter than that. Ate the other half. It was funny because I had my shirt on just at work in the afternoon. Earl comes in and goes, oh, I see you got your jacket on. I said,
That's
yeah.
weird. That feels oddly
It's not that
slow.
warm outside anymore. So the air conditioner still sets to the same temperature. I said, it gets a little chilly here. So I just
It is what it is. It doesn't look terrible.
Next thing I know, he's over reprogramming the thermostat, raised it up to 72. Because we had it at 70 in the library, and when it's like hot, you need it at 70, but when it's not, 72 feels comfortable. So yeah, I didn't wear my shirt at all, the plaid shirt. It was time to go, and I put it on just so I wouldn't have to carry it. YouTube, their stats are crazy. I sometimes wonder if you're not interacting with the computer, if it drops you, while you still watch it.
That looks pretty good. Let's take a gander at this doohickey. Not bad. Not bad. So far, so good. I actually have a plan for this part. Although I've said that before about a lot of things. And I still haven't released that one Sims video I said I was gonna do. There's actually like 3 of them now that I said I was gonna do, so that doesn't really mean anything. Okay, no, yeah, I had a plan, but this just looks really stupid. It's salvageable. It's salvageable. Oh, this is another one of those where I gotta turn up the volume. It's just required. This one is a family favorite. It can be salvaged. It can be salvaged. It's probably not what we like hearing, but it can be salvaged. One thing I've been thinking about, definitely later, I'd have to figure out how it works, but maybe a music stream at some point? I feel like this is the kind of thing that looks stupid now, but if I add sound effects, it'll be fine. Actually, no, watching it just as, like, on its own, without, like, scrolling through the frames, it doesn't look as bad. There you go. We got through the songs that it's... Well, there's one more, but I don't know if we're gonna get to it in this... Well, I don't know. We might. We might get to it in this stream. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to click on. There we go. How far can I push this without it looking stupid? Pretty far. I'd say stupid, like, relative to the rest of it. You know what? Let's just see how far I can go with it. One thing I really want to start doing is seeing how far I can push stuff like this, just really goofy stuff. Because, like, you're not restrained by what's physically possible. Do whatever you want. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that's definitely going to need some sort of sound effect over it, but honestly, I think it works. I think one last time, let's take a glance at how all this looks put together. Not bad, actually. I'm happy with that. It's literally 8 seconds, but I mean 8 seconds is good for one day. And I finished the one from last week. I finished that scene like in its entirety off stream. So we're a good ways into it. Let me see. Let me see how far we are. I don't think this will show up on stream because it's a different application. Yeah, it's not showing up. Good, good, good. Let's see. We're almost 2 minutes into the episode as a whole, which is insane. I know we're a few minutes short of 2 hours, but I feel like this is probably a pretty good... So 2 out of 11 minutes. I don't remember how long this one is. It's a little shorter than most. It's just the pilot, so it's not like an entire 2-segment half-hour block or anything. I'd probably have to pull up the script and see how long it is exactly, but... I want to say between 5 and 8 minutes. Like, it's not ridiculously long, but it's enough to get the idea out, you know? And enough that I can sort of call it an episode without it looking bad, you know? But yeah, I feel like this is probably a good place to... Yeah, my cat's screaming at me again, LOL. And it's close enough to the 2-hour mark. And now that I feel like I have the time to be able to... I won't promise weekly, but I'll say I want to attempt to stream more often. So there's a less pressure to get everything done in one stream, you know? Especially this specifically, I feel like this is a big enough thing to want to stream pretty frequently. I mean, it's only been 5 years in the making. That's not too crazy. 4 or 5, one of those, I don't know anymore. I've been putting that off for way too long. But yeah, as this little song ends, I will say, stay crazy, stay cool, stay creative. This has